Hello and welcome to the show. My name is Matt Kalinsky, and today our segment is Entrepreneurs You Should Know. My special guest today is Brandon Assaf. Before we get into the show, let's play the demo.
I'm Naeem Hamdar.
I'm Cheryl Biram.
My name is Brandon Assaf.
I'm LJ Schaff.
I'm Eric Fairwell.
Matthew Klinsky.
Chris Comitto.
My name is Don Tangway.
I'm Laura Webb.
Rashid Zahidi. Michael DeAugustine.
I'm Matt Brooks. I'm Nitesh Sapra.
And I'm a member of the Entrepreneur Organization here in Tampa Bay.
I've been a member of the Entrepreneur Organization for about 8 years.
Since 2013.
I help make payments simple, secure, and reliable.
We help people who are adventurous live their best life.
We help staffing firms with their back office. And we're back. And as mentioned before, Brandon Assaf is our entrepreneur you should know today. How you doing, Brandon?
Doing good. We thought we were going to have a little cooler weather after last week. But
it's been 95 degrees. But the humidity came back. I was really hoping it would stay away for a little bit. So
yeah, I'll take what we can get.
So Brandon is the CEO of Rebuilt Meals, and it's a Tampa-based meal delivery and pickup service. Started in Tampa, but has kind of grown throughout Florida.
Yeah, so we have a production facility. That's where we cook, prepare, pack, ship, all from our one facility over in Ybor. So, we don't need multiple locations because we can statewide ship via FedEx or have our own drivers bring to our 16 pickup locations that we have here. Nice. So we can stay in Tampa.
And you were just opening up a few more pickup locations. Is that right?
Yeah, 3 as of last night in Orlando. So long
Late
trip
night.
to Orlando, set up a few locations.
It always seems like it's going to be a closer trip, right? You're like, oh, it's just Orlando. It'll be like, 90 minutes there and back.
And then 7 hours later, we're back. But no, can't complain. Awesome locations, burn boot camps. So we partner with a lot of burn boot camps. Okay. So 3 burns over there in Orlando. Tremendous, amount of new clients since last night already. So what's
the magic about Rebuilt Meals? Like where are you targeting? What's your market? Direct to consumer, I assume, but who is your perfect person for your customer?
So our target market, busy working professionals or families that don't have time, want to eat healthy. Pretty much anyone who doesn't know how to do it themselves can be our clients, or someone who literally works all the time, doesn't have time to grocery shop, cook and clean. And that takes a lot of time.
Sure.
And that's why we're here. We deliver food for the week so that we can allow our clients to cook less and live more, which is our motto.
Cook less, live more.
That's it.
I like it.
Do whatever you want to do. If it's work more, hang out with family, vacation, you can eat our food. It's all prepackaged, ready to go. And all you have to do is heat it up.
What percentage of your current business is delivered to office versus home?
Not very many office. I would say 99% to the home.
Okay.
That's generally we were home delivery. So we just transitioned all the way to FedEx, right?
Okay.
So we were delivering in the middle of the night on Sundays so that when our clients woke up Monday morning, food's there on the doorstep, ready to go for the day. Right. That has changed a little bit because we ship via FedEx. So now FedEx delivers whenever FedEx delivers during that day. So if someone's not home, they may want it delivered to their work or business, which is fine. They can load up the fridge there or take their food.
Have you had people switch when you made that transition to FedEx? Did you see a switch to business?
A few. Okay. Not noticeable enough to really, call it out. But there were definitely a few people who said, I'd rather have it delivered to my business.
And what percentage of your business right now is pickup versus delivery?
About half.
Half. Okay.
About half. So we have 16 locations. The farthest is Orlando.
Okay.
So they're all relatively close, 50, 60-mile radius. And, never thought we'd open more after statewide shipping, but when opportunities present themselves.
I think people are always going to like the opportunity to just pick up their meals directly on their time, on their schedule. Yep. I mean, there's probably a window. Is there a window that they can pick it up from?
Anytime during the business hours of that operation. So we have a lot of gyms, right?
Yeah.
So
healthy people like your meals.
Exactly.
Healthy people working out. All right. So now I'm creating that consumer.
Yep. So, I mean, in these gyms, it's such tight-knit groups.
Sure.
So they want to pick up together. Friends pick up their meals if they're unable to make it to a class. So the pickup's really convenient, for all involved, them and us.
Do you have like a referral basis for like people who want to refer people at their gym?
Yeah. So we partner with a lot of gym supplement shops, but every client themselves has a rewards program.
Okay.
Within that rewards program, there's a referral link, referral bonus,
all right,
and all that good stuff. So
it's the beauty of marketing, right?
That's it. For the past 4 years, our main source of new clients is organic, which is phenomenal.
That's awesome.
Can't ask for anything better than that. I would say 95%
That's
of our clients
too.
are organic, and we've still grown to where we are. all customer referrals, people Googling, looking at our reviews, 400 plus 5-star reviews.
Well, your website's amazing. We'll get to your website in a little bit. But every time I look at your website, I get hungry.
I should have brought some food for you.
Yeah, I should have. But yeah, it's a beautiful website. So.
Thank you.
So how did you tell us your story of not only of Rebuilt, but how did you become an entrepreneur? I mean, what was your your story of way back when and till now, the highlights?
All right. So
anything
27,
interesting?
so way back when wasn't too far.
So when you were 5 years old.
So my family's entrepreneurs. My grandparents have owned a floor covering business for 40 years.
Yep.
I'm from Massachusetts. My
Okay.
dad owns a car dealership. So no one's ever worked for anyone else in my family.
Okay.
So I went to undergrad up at Bentley University,
Yep.
next to Boston, and had one of two options: go work in Boston 60 hours a week in an office, or not.
Finance major or
Corporate finance and
corporate
accounting.
finance accounting. Yeah. So,
So-
you're a numbers guy.
Yep, numbers guy. I knew I was going to get my MBA, but knew I hated the cold. So, buddy lived in Tampa. I said, I'm applying
Same
to UT,
here.
USF. That's it.
Get out of the winter.
2 short months later, I'm moving to Tampa. And I knew I didn't want to do the whole office thing.
University of Tampa, right?
Yep, University
Okay.
of Tampa. So I said, I got to figure it out. And it will figure itself out. So from then on out, started a couple companies, and then, Rebuilt happened. So it kind of it just flowed. Things happen for specific reasons. And that's what I was waiting for and knew would happen.
Cool.
If I'm working in office 60 hours a week, it better be mine.
Yeah, nothing against working, right? You're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
60, 80 hours, it's all the same.
Mhm.
I have this theory that if you say yes enough times in your life, you're going to find some cool things. Is that something that you relate to? You said yes to University of Tampa? You said yes to kind of getting involved with this business. Is that something that you can relate to, or do you have an argument against it?
I would say I am a becoming yeser.
And not a yes man. I'm not talking about a yes man.
Mhm.
No, it's just saying, hey, do you want to move to Tampa? Yeah.
That was the start. I mean, my life before that point, not a chance. I applied to 9 schools all within 1 hour of my house because I said I'm never
Right.
moving away. I just
Well,
didn't feel comfortable. Then
You were
that happened,
brainwashed as Boston is the best city in the world.
and then come to this. It's like, what am I doing?
Yeah,
So that I think that was the beginning of the start of me, being open to more opportunities and saying yes to more opportunities. From there, I mean, even Entrepreneurs Organization.
Yeah.
That was something.
So you joined in 2020.
Yep.
In
Right
like
before COVID.
March 11th, and then March 14th, the economy was shut down.
Yeah, I had 2 great events, and then can't see anyone.
But now you're on the board, and so you've integrated, very quickly. You definitely are somebody that's been adding value since day one. So it's really cool to have you part of the organization.
Appreciate it. That was the goal, personal and professional. Some people may join strictly for professional, for connections. I joined a lot for personal reasons and expanding that network and meeting like-minded entrepreneurs like myself.
Well, you had a goal of growing up. You wanted you knew what you didn't. You know what you knew, but didn't know what you didn't know, right? So you wanted to be around people that were growing. So cool. So since everything's gone on with COVID, how have you pivoted or changed your business to kind of adjust to it? Anything specific you did, whether it was internal employees or customer acquisition or anything different?
So honestly, not much changed for us. We have our production facility. We're not open to the public, so no one comes in anyway. It's just my team.
No storefront.
No storefront. We ship to the consumer. We never make contact with the consumer. So nothing really had to change as far as our operations.
You didn't have to create a whole contactless drop off.
It's already contact. That was it. We don't even knock on the door. It just stays there. Now with FedEx, obviously they have the contact. So we didn't have to change much, but we did experience some ups and downs in the beginning. Right when COVID in March first happened, we experienced an uptick because no one wanted to.
They wanted a grocery shop.
Right? So pretty good few weeks. Then it dropped down for another few weeks because a lot of people unfortunately started to lose their jobs. And then, fear's there.
Right.
I got to conserve money as much as possible.
Right.
But a lot of great opportunities came, from the whole situation that are allowing us to move forward and expand. But overall, we've been up a significant amount over the beginning of the year.
Good.
Pre-COVID, the prepared meal industry was already on an uprise. And now this, I think, just lit a fire.
And the main difference between you and some of the other ones is that it's already fully prepared, right?
Yeah.
So you're chef prepared type.
Yep, chef prepared, so you don't have to cook. You know,
Yeah.
Blue Apron and HelloFresh, you have to cook your own
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
And if you like that and have time,
Sure.
beautiful.
Sure.
With us, you don't have to.
Okay.
So we have a lot of clients who want to cook a week. They
Yeah.
don't want to cook a week.
Yeah.
So flip back and forth. That's fine with us.
Hey, whatever. Cool. So what is some of the challenges you're facing now, and what are you preparing for fourth quarter?
So challenges right now are closing on this new building, this new facility.
All right.
That's been the challenge for the past 3-4 months.
You're becoming a realtor. I mean, not a realtor, but a property owner.
Property owner. So didn't realize how I already bought a house. So I was like, okay, it's going to be pretty similar. But when construction is involved, I've learned it makes it like 10 times harder. So we're almost to the end of that. You know, now we projected to close this month, October.
All right, cool.
And then starts to build out.
So you're gonna have a party?
Party, yeah, a big empty
everybody
warehouse.
Who listens to this, listening
invited.
to this, is invited. Yeah.
It's invited. Free food and booze. So yeah,
any day of the week.
Any
No.
If you're there, you'll be Matt will be the bartender. So, you know, as far as challenges, you know, that's what we're preparing for.
Yeah.
So
sure. So that's a pretty big, that's a big, exciting step. Hopefully you can adjust and kind of close out the year strong.
It is. And, you know, closing out the year strong is actually something that's not good in our industry. We don't close out the year strong.
Okay.
Because in normal times, a lot of people travel for the holidays.
Oh, so
or
they
cook
stop
at
there.
home. So they don't need prepared.
Yeah, but
meals.
people might not be traveling
Exactly.
this
And
year.
that's what we're thinking. It'll probably be our best December ever if everyone just stays home and has nowhere to
Are you
go.
gonna do like turkey? Are you gonna do like some holiday favorites?
Yeah, probably do a holiday dishes in there. But I'm projecting for it to be our best fourth quarter
Cool.
that we've had, because usually we drop by 40,
Well, you got
50%.
you got a lot of things in going in for you. You know, in terms of not only the delivery service, but people are still, I think, nervous about shopping, and they're not going to restaurants, but they don't want to cook, and so you kind of have a lot of things playing in.
Yep.
So if only you could predict what the next 4 years will hold, and you can pivot that way.
Isn't that what we try to do daily? Picture what the next 4 years are going to be.
Did you ever imagine that you could be in this situation where you created a company, you're growing this company that is actually able to thrive during a pandemic? I mean, that's kind of cool.
Did I think a pandemic would ever happen?
Yeah,
no.
well.
It wasn't really a thought process, but did I think, my team and I could grow this company to where it is? Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I have a great team, phenomenal people all around me. So that's what really allows us to grow, expand, get these positive reviews,
That seems to be a theme, is when you create the team around you, they'll innovate with you, and they'll have another set of eyes that can see things coming before you do.
Exactly. And one thing our new building will allow is for our team to grow.
Okay.
We'll have space for people to work. Right now, we have no space, no more
Nice.
offices. We can't hire any internal staff, but that's going to be one exciting thing coming probably next year. Once we're in there, hire a few key players and just keep growing.
Nice.
Our great team.
Nice. So what do you do outside of work? I know you work like every weekend, and you are one of those hardworking guys, but what do you getting on the boat at all, or what are you doing?
Sometimes, Matt can attest to that.
Yes. Freedom Boat Club.
Yep.
This is not sponsored by, but
sponsored by Snapple.
It's Starbucks. There you go.
Just relaxing.
Yeah.
Just drinking a little bit here and there.
Okay.
But not too much golf when a Saturday can be free.
Okay.
This past Saturday was beautiful. So
yeah. Well, it rained on Sunday, right?
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yep. Saturday we beat it, so we got lucky.
Yeah.
But honestly, not too much outside of work right now.
Okay.
That's it. I'll have my time
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah, a lot of things going on right now. What do you think about the entrepreneur market in Tampa? I mean, you've been sitting on the board now since July 1st. I think we have an awesome board. We've already brought in 5 or 6 new members. What is your sight in terms of entrepreneurship in Tampa? Any insights and your thoughts?
I think it's unlike any other area. Coming from Massachusetts, you have a ton of businesses, ton of entrepreneurs, but here there's so many different people, so many individuals coming from different places, starting businesses, bringing their culture, that I think Tampa is a really, really awesome market for entrepreneurs, and anyone who wants to start a company, you could do it here. Maybe you couldn't in Boston because you got to pay $2,000 a month for 500 square feet.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think Tampa's great for it. We're thriving. I mean, all these new buildings going up, residential. They're just going to.
And you've been at some of our in-person events now, so it feels good to get back in action.
It does. They're fun. They're always fun. Connect with everyone.
Yeah.
You know, like I said before, COVID happened. I went to the 2 that were available.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
And then it was really disappointing to not be able to go to any.
challenging.
But now we're getting back on track.
Yeah. I know we have a big schedule for the fourth quarter, and
Excited.
of course the holiday party will be always good.
My first one.
Natesh does a great job of it.
So I've heard.
Cool. So anything else going on?
Not really. Just grinding out a lot of big projects, busy year. You know, I can't believe it's October.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy. Pretty soon it's going to be the new year, and hopefully new changes, new things can come our way as a company, you know, and personally.
Yeah. Cool. Very good. Well, that's all I have for today. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I just appreciate you having me on here. Appreciate you doing this first of all. This is awesome.
This is our first live event, by the way. So little technical difficulties. We'll figure out the logistics, but I appreciate you stopping by the office and kicking it around with me.
Perfect. Anytime.
All right. This has been Entrepreneur You Should Know. This is Brandon Assaf. And check out his website, Rebuilt Meals. Let me see if I can actually, before we leave, let me just see if I can pull it up real quick. And you can walk us through the website here. Let me see. Give me 1 second. There it is. Boom.
Sure.
Look at that. I just get hungry every time I see the website.
You know, we've recently hired a new food photographer. She does a phenomenal job. Or food artist as well. So, you know, many more delicious picks. But that's our website. You know, pretty straightforward. Up at the top, you have your meal plans. You have our menu. We have a number of different meal plans to fit all lifestyles, whether you're keto, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, vegetarian, vegan. Or kids meals as well. So number of plans.
You missed nutrient-free.
Nutrient-free? No.
You eat your own McDonald's on there?
This isn't your diet, okay? So those are our plans. You know, you could click into them and look at the options. But up at the top, we have our menu page all the way in the top tab. To the right, a couple menu tab up there. So we have a new menu every single week. That's one of our, you know, uniques is we have a ton of variety.
Oh, good. Week of October 5th.
Yep,
week
exactly.
Of October 12th.
So 30 different meals every single week. So we're constantly changing it up, which is something not a lot of companies out there do. They may change 1 or 2 items a week, but we change the entire menu.
Nice.
So you could scroll through those.
So you keep your chef busy, huh?
Oh, yeah. We're busy. We have 13 weeks of menu, so rotates every quarter.
Very nice. You said you added 3 new pickup locations.
Yep. Let's see if they're on there yet. Let's see. Scroll down. Oh
wow.
Yeah, they are.
Look at this interactive map.
So that was my route last night. If you go out to Orlando over there.
1, 2, 3. There you go.
So, yep. Definitely our farthest, but we do ship statewide. So we can't set up locations in Miami.
Well, you might, though, in the future.
Someone wants to drive to
down
Miami once a week.
Just buy another building down there. That's cool. Very good. And then what's the best way if they wanted to get in touch with you or ask you additional questions about your programs?
Phone number, email on the bottom of the homepage.
Yep,
homepage. That's our
reviews
tab.
I think you need more reviews. 218 reviews, all 5
See,
stars.
that's actually only about half of them. This plugin only pulls in certain platforms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's only about half.
Oh, that's good. They're all 5 stars, I guess.
Our clients come first.
There you go.
So
813-775-7104. Give them a call. Sign up for a meal. All right. Very good. Well, this has been another Entrepreneur You Should Know. Thank you for joining and look forward to seeing you later. Thanks.
Thanks for having me.
All right.